besides the secret level in Revenge of the Sith where you play as... No, you play as Vader in that one.
Yeah.
And fight old Obi-Wan.
And there's...
Just you're supposed to win.
The Star Wars arcade game.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a level where you fight Darth Vader, but like...
That one didn't work because everything's based on the joystick.
Which brings us back to the why it's a disappointment in Battlefront. Because that's a game where you get to fight Darth Vader, and it doesn't feel like fighting Darth Vader.
No,
and that's the problem.
Yeah,
like we have these games that we've been talking about, and and Star Wars has been around for a really long time, and we've been talking about how big of a part Star Wars has played in video games, and yet we don't really have a game where we fight Darth Vader effectively.
Yeah, like Force Unleashed and The Force Unleashed 2 were like the only ones like recently that we have fought Darth Vader.
Yeah. And yeah,
and like those fights are so good. Yeah. Like I didn't expect Battlefront to live up to like those types of standards, but I wanted it to feel like you were actually playing something really cool and important.
Yeah.
Because like when you become a hero in like Battlefront games, like you're being the best on your team.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to eviscerate them in fiction for all eternity.
Yeah. Cause like I was playing a game of Battlefront, and we were playing as rebels, and I was playing a sharpshooter and just sniping everything, and it's like, hey, you can play as Han Solo. I can play as Han Solo?
Yeah.
So I did that, and I didn't do very good because I was playing a sniper and wasn't ready to play Han Solo. And I'm still not sure of the controls on PC, but like it feels like playing Han Solo because though your like blaster is like of short fire in it, like it hit like a truck.
Yeah.
Like you could put a nice large dent in a tank with Han Solo, and just one shot normal people, and it feels like you're a hero. Now because you're Han Solo, you get shot and you die. But
well, here's the other thing in the new Battlefront. When the shooting heroes work, like they're fine, they're great. Being Han Solo is fun.
Yeah.
Being Boba Fett's cool. But like
being Boba Fett, you get the fucking jetpack.
But like, I shouldn't feel like I'm praying that my hero choice is going to be the shooting hero. Like that's not what I should be wanting.
Maya shoots, right?
Yeah.
She work?
I actually have not played. I haven't played enough of the new Battlefront.
Okay.
But like what I've played of it, the shooting heroes are fun and work, and that's not what Battlefront should be.
Yeah.
Like what you should be praying that the level you're on is something where you can play as like Yoda or Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader or somebody with a lightsaber so you can eviscerate people.
Mm-hmm.
But it just falls short when you're playing those characters.
And like blocking the blaster bolts is the same as attacking. It's the same button.
Yeah.
Why? Why did that have to be a thing?
I don't know.
Because
that was a thing in the Lego games.
Well, you had to press and hold it then.
Not really.
Yeah.
Like you just had to press it at the same time as things were happening. Yeah.
And then you would rebound it.
And that's when it would go back.
But at the same time, that's the Lego game. It moved the blaster bolts move like slower, so and it's for kids, so they can do that.
Yeah.
This isn't for kids.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
Like it just makes me mad that we know what lightsabers can do in video games.
Yeah. And we have, as we have displayed in this video,
We have many examples.
we have many examples of where lightsabers work. We just need...
Hell, they still work. Like you were talking about earlier, like The Force Unleashed on the Xbox 360, it still looks as good as some games that come out today.
Yeah.
And that came out in like 2007, 2008.
Yeah, 2008-ish.
Yeah. Like, that was last gen.
Yeah.
And, like, granted, there's not that much on the new gen yet, but
Yeah.
for something that came out in early last gen,
Yeah.
that's still pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, it's a really good looking game. And I want something like a Force Unleashed or like a... Hell, give me a Jedi Knight game.
Oh, please.
Just give me a Jedi Knight game.
Like, you give me Jedi Knight with, like, better textures, but the controls are still the same. That'll sell like hotcakes, Disney.
Yeah, for real.
I know you're not watching this, but listen to this. Like, you need, you can't see me pointing, but you need, like, another Outcast game, because EA is the only one that has rights to video games right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think call Raven Software and go,
Oh my
hey,
god.
hey, do you want to build another Outcast, like another Jedi Knight game?
Yeah, because Raven Software makes some good licensed games.
Mm-hmm.
They made that Wolverine game.
They made the Jedi Knight games.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like they made
So,
that
like-
Wolverine game.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, they're still around.
Yeah.
I believe.
I think so.
Because, like they also
They
have
also
made...
made Quake 4, so I mean,
That's still a pretty good shooter.
it's okay.
That's still a pretty good shooter. Like, it's... Like, the shooting works. It's
Yeah.
just that it tries to be, like, Doom 3-esque, to where it's still stuck in an old shooting genre.
Yeah.
And like tries to keep with the tropes, but tries to be modern at the same time, and so the worlds don't collide
Just give
very
me
well.
an old Quake game.
Yeah,
I want a Quake game that's doing what the new Doom looks like it's doing.
yeah. Well, I mean, it is id.
Yeah.
Id is Bethesda.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
it
if
could-
Quake does well, I mean, if Doom does well, Quake's probably not far behind.
Yeah,
You
it
could say it's an aftershock.
it could happen, but you know, back to
I do
Star
see
Wars.
it.
Back to Star Wars. Just
Yeah, like they're there. I'm like, and even if they're not, like the games still work.
yeah.
To where basically you can just like update the models, put a new coat of paint on it, and hell, you know what? Honestly, just remake the Dark Forces trilogy in the new in like the new coats of paint, and call it canon.
Yeah.
With Disney,
That'd be cool.
because honestly, Kyle Katarn is the one who stole the Death Star plans.
Yeah.
Kyle Katarn helped Luke Skywalker basically make the new Jedi Order.
Yeah.
Kyle Katarn was the Jedi Battle Master of the new Jedi Order. So like he was literally the only person to ever beat Luke Skywalker in a lightsaber duel.
What if Kyle Katarn was in Star Wars Episode 7?
Yes, please.
That is not going to happen,
No.
guys. But yeah.
Because like and the funny thing is that's also another video game.
Yeah.
Like basically the whole new Jedi Order book series that has set up basically almost all of after the movie trilogy, the original movie trilogy, and after like the Thrawn book trilogy by Timothy Zahn. If you haven't read that, go and read that, because that's fantastic. Like that video game basically set up the whole after after universe. Because you had, like, the Yuuzhan Vong War, you had all these other things, and Kyle Katarn was a major player even in the books.
Yeah.
So, like, I know he's an expanded universe person, and I get that. But it's something like that leaves such an impact on the world itself, and it's just a video game.
Yeah.
Really speaks wonders to a character and that video game series. So honestly, I just want, like, somebody to remake, like, Dark Forces in like sort of modern graphics, but kind of keep the gameplay element to it, to where it still feels like that old shootery type. Dark Forces 2 kind of bring in, but make Jedi Outcast your, like, big whammo, this is a return to Star Wars video game.
Yeah.
And, like, I know it's way too late to do that before the movies come out, but
No, it's not gonna happen. But
oh no, I know
that'd be a really cool thing. And I think, I mean, in the Renaissance of game remakes that we're in, maybe it'll happen.
What all is being remade currently? Like, we've got Doom, we've got Tomb Raider, we've got the Tomb Raider reboots. Let's see, what else do we got? We've got
the
Battlefront, yeah. We've got,
you can call Fallout a revival.
yeah, I guess, kind of.
Sort of.
Not really.
It's a stretch.
Yeah. We've got Thief, yeah. Point and click adventure games.
Yeah.
We can kind of call.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of coming back.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got even movie wise, we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming back. They've got another movie on the way.
Yeah.
Saw a trailer and I'm sort of interested.
Maybe.
We've got Star Wars.
Yeah.
There's always Star Wars.
There's always Star Wars.
We had the Hobbits not too long ago, revitalizing Lord of the Rings.
Just in all of entertainment, we have a renaissance of revitalizing old franchises, because let's face it, we're running out of new ideas.
Yeah.
So,
well, Hollywood definitely is.
Yeah. So, Star Wars Dark Forces.
Like, the Star Wars Jedi Knight series, I think would really fit in.
It would work really well, and we'd have a new gen lightsaber combat game to feel happy about. And on that note,
like,
I think we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, this one's a bit long, but you know what? It's Star Wars. It deserves this time.
Yeah, it does.
It's around this time that Star Wars really deserves it, because like they're everywhere currently, but I think this movie is coming out at just the right time.
Oh yeah, for real. And that especially, like, we started this channel at a really good time, because Star Wars is happening right now, and we get to talk about it. We get to talk about it as like a serious thing, and that's something that we haven't gotten to do for about 10 years.
Yeah,
and that's kind of great.
That's a while.
And
actually, it has been 10 years.
Yeah, it's been exactly 10 years.
Yeah.
It was 10 years in November. But because that's when episode 3 came out.
No, episode 3 came out in May. Like every other Star Wars movie. This is the first one that hasn't come out in May, George Lucas's birthday
I'm pretty sure
month.
it came out in November. I don't know. That'll be fine.
This is the first one that hasn't been released in George Lucas's birthday month, because George Lucas is full of his world.
Yeah. But
it's all in the poison sack.
So that'll probably be it for this video.
This one's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, it's very
a bunch
all
of
over
different
the place.
ideas. What do we title this one?
Yes.
What is your rank for this video?
Drew and Davey talk about Star Wars extensively for an hour. Longer than an hour, like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But thank you guys if you made it to the end of this video.
You listen good.
You are the real heroes. not all heroes wear capes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, whatever the hell you do. And leave whatever you want down in the comments below. What did you think of what we were talked about? What do you think about Star Wars? What role does Star Wars play in your life?
All of it.
We want you to talk to us. And we want you guys to be as much a part of this channel as any of us are. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy.
Goodbye, and may the Force be with you. Not with Davey.
Ah! Ah! Ah!